Hello, everybody, and welcome. We did our project on Walmart, and we are going to be comparing sales in other stores and competitors from the year 2019 to 2021.
So, a little bit of background in introduction on Walmart. It began in 1950. Sam Walton purchased a store in Arkansas and opened Walton's 5 and 10, which was the first company that was Walmart, but it wasn't called Walmart until 1962. And then Walmart main sales are electronics, groceries, clothing, home supplies, outdoor supplies, sports, and then other health and personal care products. And then context here is that we did the stock market price for Walmart through 2019 and 2021. And you can see in 2020 is when the stock market price was the highest. And then for revenue per year, we did the sales growth in percentages. And then we also did the money for 2018 through 2021.
In terms of Walmart's organizational effectiveness, they have many different strategies and structures that they like to keep in mind. They like to keep their prices low. They like to make sure they train all of their employees, make sure that they're team oriented, and make sure that all their systems are running so that they're able to keep their products well organized and know exactly what they have in the store at all times and keep their prices at a good price for everybody. In terms of their hierarchy, you have your high power CEOs, then you have your store managers and everybody below them. You have your lower people, and then you have your hourly. These are the best departments that we will be discussing on our data later. This is the year 2018 to just show the best, the highest paying ones.
So the process of entities, the main thing we're doing, which we did on the dashboard, is the sales of Walmart. And then inside the entities, we have employees, customers, time, and products. And then some challenges we have is COVID, which mainly happened in 2019, 2020, and beginning of 2021. And then we have competition. And then online shopping, which is 74% spike since beginning years, which is just really 2020. And then the getting products is in each section that people want and need, like toilet paper, water, firearms, and everything else. We did our dashboard here on the Walmart sales through 2019 and 2021, which you can see in the first diagram of the line and graph. We did Walmart sales in each month through the years. And then the right one is sales by company, which involves the competition of Walmart. And then the bottom two is the in-person and online sales of 2019 through 2021 in every month. And then my partner here is going to go in more depth into each graph.
Our top left diagram gives us a very nice in-depth look at Walmart in particular about how their sales have changed throughout the years. If we look at just the year 2019 here, we can see that sales online were basically a non-factor. They were almost non-existent. They spiked very slightly there, but most of it was in person, and for good reason, because Corona wasn't really a thing yet. And if we move up to the year 2020, when Corona became present in our world, we can see that the online prices spiked like crazy. They are just all over the place. They ran rampant, and in-person sales were way less, way down. And then if we go to the year 2021, we will be able to see things almost sort of level out. You can still see that online sales are still kind of crazy, but not nearly to the extent that they were in 2020, because people were not nearly as fearful to go out in public as they were in 2020, because the disease was still not as known. So our chart up here to the right gives us a look at the online and in-person sales throughout the years of Aldi, Amazon, Best Buy, Dick's Sporting Goods, Giant Eagle, Shop and Save. And it gives us a good look at how they kind of did throughout this 3-year spectrum. The finishing 2021, by the way, is their predictions. They're not obviously for sure what happened. They're just what we think is going to happen. But you can see that Amazon really crushed it in the year 2020. So did Walmart in terms of their online sales. And then if we go back to Walmart here, we can go to their departments and we can see just how crazy their in-person sales were in the year 2019. We'll go back to that. And you can see that the bars are way higher in the in-person, IP stands for in-person, compared to their online sales. And then again, you can see that all of the departments really, if we go into 2021, or I'm sorry, 2020, that all of the sales predominantly are done in their online. As you can see, the serious spike that really happened. And then in 2021, if I broaden it back out to all 3 years, you'll see that the sales drop a little bit in the online department and kind of increase in their in-person. And this allows us to see this allows us to predict kind of how sales will go continuing into 2021 and into the next year, hopefully, for these stores.